Welcome back to the Manor. Julian McBain here, and we are back with Fallout New Vegas. And this is the moment I've actually kind of been dreading this whole time. Because it's time to bite the bullet. It's time to go to the Sierra Madre. The Sierra Madre is an intense piece of DLC, as you will see. I have never finished it. And in fact, before I start, I am actually going to save outside of the Sierra Madre. We'll save over Nellis. 239. Someone remember, 239 is the save we used. Gone to Sierra Madre. Wow. Oh, but he's got a martini. A jar of cloud residue? Well, he's got everything, doesn't he? Okay, dead money takes you to an extremely dangerous area of the Mojave Wasteland, a one-way journey until your business at the Sierra Madre is finished. In normal mode, you'll encounter new traps, enemies, and new companions whose lives are tied to yours. In hardcore mode, you'll be fighting the environment as well, a toxic city that erodes health over time. Companions are more vulnerable, and so are you. Dead money is recommended for experienced couriers, level 20 plus. We've got that covered. If you're up to the challenge, continue on. The Sierra Madre grand opening awaits, and has been for 200 years. Okay. We're not playing in hardcore still because hardcore kept crashing on us. Hey, Louise. You're the only one here for now, but we just started. So let's do this. Cremated. Cremated was 2. Replaced. Let's unlock the door. Oh, wow. Oh, cool. It's a plasma ball without a shield. Check out all these books. We could take these back to the Big Empty and just go to town. Well, on the bright side, we've got all kinds of cool shit when we come back. Oh, requires key, which is probably found at the Sierra Madre. Power armor helmet. Are we in power armor? No, we're still in the stealth suit, which I think is actually going to benefit us more where we're going. Vending machine. This is an unusual looking crafting station. As you approach, lines of tiny holographic items appear on the dispensing tray, wireframe schematics, and lists of consumables the machine can assemble and package for the consumer. There is a slot in the side with the Sierra Madre symbol. The slot does not look to be part of the original design. Well, I'm glad to have you here, Louis. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. I know in... Whoa. Okay, I forgot about that. Gotta love a trap.
I'll miss you.
Oh, damn, and the stealth suit even talks to you. Hi, cat. So is it pronounced Lewis?
You've heard of the Sierra Madre Casino. We all have. The legend, the curses, foolishness about it lying in the middle of the city of the dead.
Lulu it is.
Buried beneath a blood-red cloud. A bright, shining monument luring treasure hunters to their doom. The world's most famous stars and entertainers were invited to its grand opening. An invitation was a sign of exclusiveness. The opening was supposed to symbolize a road to a brighter future, not just for the world, but for all who came to its doors. A chance for anyone to begin again. Except the Sierra Madre never opened. The war froze it in time, like a big flashbulb going off. The grand opening, one big ending of humanity. It's still out there, in the wastes, preserved, just waiting for someone to crack it open. But getting to it, that's not the hard part. It's letting go.
I love the way they do the videos in this.
Are you listening? Good. From now on, when I talk, listen and follow my instructions. Play stupid. Play clever. Make the mistake of saying no. That collar on your neck will go off and take your head with it.
Collar, what are you talking about?
It's like that Pip-Boy on your wrist, except filled with explosives. A little radio of the old world. Just needed some tuning. Do what I say, and the collar won't go off. Refuse, try and run, disobey me, I'll kill you and find someone else. There's no escape from here until I let you go. The sooner you accept your situation, the better.
Okay, it's Father Elijah, obviously, and we all know about Father Elijah from Veronica. I kind of want to kill him now. What do you want?
That structure you see above the fountain, the Sierra Madre Casino. You need to break inside. Heist. Too many years in the making. But to get inside, avoid its traps, you'll need to gather a team. As I found, one cannot do it alone.
So I need others to pull off this heist? Who?
Around the villa are 3 other callers like yours. Caller 8, 12, and 14. Find all 3 and get them here to the fountain. Then we'll talk more. And should you get any ideas about killing each other and taking the treasure of the Sierra Madre for yourself, a warning. All your callers are linked. One of you dies, you all die. If that's what it takes to make you cooperate, so be it.
Why would you do that?
Because in some respects, breaking into the Sierra Madre is easier than breaking human instinct. Greed. The villa is filled with corpses. Some killed by the dangers here, some by me. Others turned on each other. Once they realized the Sierra Madre could be theirs, they cared nothing for their freedom, their survival, or each other.
Are they all dead?
The ones brought here live on only in what they've left behind. Their marks, graffiti on the walls, and victims they've killed. Some tried to help, left supplies and healing for others who came. Their reward? They were tracked down, killed by others with baser instincts. Some of these murderers went as far as to leave traps behind them, turning markers for help into death traps for anyone following them. It killed some of them when they forgot where the traps were, or when they desperately needed the assistance they had cut others off from.
How many victims did you bring here?
Too many. This place is dangerous. And its quarantine measures, its hazards, have claimed many failures upon failures. You think I wanted to place collars on you to ensure compliance? No. If robots could have done this, I would have sent them. The Sierra Madre is a complicated lock. Cracking it open requires human hands.
Where's my gear?
The Sierra Madre has many defenses, means of screening guests for illicit or dangerous items. Your arrival here, weaponless, was not my intention. The casino, this villa, it takes anything with even a trace of radioactivity, traces of unknown substances, and returns it home, the bunker. The process is automated, and the casino itself has other similar services. I was unable to find a workaround except to send others in as tools. Still, I have not left you defenseless. And the Sierra Madre's security, in some respects, can help you if you are resourceful enough.
What do you mean?
This place is well preserved. Few who came here ever returned. All the treasures of the old world lie scattered about, virtually untouched. Search, hunt, craft what you can from what you find. The trash of the pre-war era can keep you alive. Food, knives, more. Use them. Even the villa's toxins and the residue it leaves behind can be shaped into tools and weapons. Gather it as well. Also, there is one more thing in your possession. A rifle that will keep you alive. As surely as the caller will.
What is this rifle?
It is a holorifle, a weapon I constructed when I arrived. I have since made superior models and modifications. For now, that tool will have to do until you find other weapons. And I suggest you do. The holorifle's ammo is limited. Still, it should serve well enough. I fashioned it from the holograms of the villa and used it against the villa's living inhabitants.
Wait, there's still people alive here?
Yes, the inhabitants. Avoid them if you can. They are difficult to kill. Whatever has created them, bullets, explosions, energy, it can make them inert for a time, then they seem to crawl back up, restored. Perhaps it's the cloud. Perhaps something in their physiology.
What is the cloud?
The cloud is what blankets the sky here. You may smell it in the air. Copper and sulfur. Burns the lungs and seeps into the skin. As for its origins, I'm not certain. Pre-war industrial pollutants. Something in the Sierra Madre structure. It is unique across the wasteland. And deadly. It has kept this place preserved since the Great War.
Will exposure kill me?
The air here is lethal only if you enter concentrated pockets of the cloud. Too long inside one, you'll die, so be careful where you stand. I've seen some survive concentration of the cloud for short periods of time, if healthy enough. Others were too weak. Rebreathers, chemical suits, there is no protection against it. It decays all it touches. I found fighting it useless.
Is there any safe place to rest?
Anywhere sheltered from the cloud. Inside buildings, tunnels. Any place not exposed to the outside air. Anything the cloud has touched has preserved it one way or another. But only the holograms in the villa truly remain.
What holograms are you talking about?
Ghosts. They fill the villa. More in the casino. Much more. They carry out the functions the dead once did. They cannot be harmed. They only perform the same rote tasks until their power dies. They are of no consequence, except for the security holograms, the ones with the silhouettes of the armored Sierra Madre guards.
Security doesn't sound safe to me.
Most holograms perform specific functions. The security holograms, ever since the bombs fell, now perform their function. They will kill anyone they detect. Arrows, weapons, EMPs, even energy weapons. Still, they have limitations. Their design limits their field of view, enough to avoid detection. Each has an emitter. Destroy or disable it, and they cease to be a threat. Still, at least they still work as intended. Other technology here is more of a threat to you. Notably, the villa's radios and speakers.
Radios and speakers?
Yes, music was intended to be broadcast all over the villa. Over time, however, the radio signal has decayed and emits a different frequency. Speakers and radios interfere with the bomb caller frequency and can trigger the detonators prematurely.
Oh, cute.
It is an unfortunate side effect, one I did not anticipate. I was unable to calibrate the callers to block the signals. So, you'll have to make do.
So I have to deal with them or I explode. You gotta be kidding. This place is filled with radio mines that can kill me.
Yes, but not immediately. You'll hear a beep from your caller's detonator. When you do, step back, scan the area, and find the signal source. There are damaged speakers and shielded ones. The damaged ones you can destroy at range. Don't get close. You can't switch them off like a radio. The damaged speakers are sparking. Hard to miss. The casings are resistant to vandalism. Punching or hitting them will not destroy them.
How do I destroy them then?
Gunshots, energy blasts, even spears thrown with great force can puncture their exterior. Shielded speakers can't be destroyed at all. You'll need to avoid them or switch them off via a terminal. I'll leave the method up to you.
Alright, so find the other three people with bomb collars and bring them back here.
I've downloaded the instructions and markers on your Pip-Boy, in case you forget. And yes, I have access to that device on your wrist.
Oh,
Get the other three here after that. I'll have more instructions for you. Do this, I'll let you go. I'll let all of you go.
Who are these people I'm gathering?
One is a trusted ally. Obedient, caller, unknown, although the caller helps. The other two, well, we'll have to see what the trap's got.
How am I supposed to find them?
Your piece of Rocco trash will help you, I've insured it. It can latch onto the signal of the callers and tune into their frequencies. The bomb callers come with radios embedded in them. You can eavesdrop easily. It was part of their design to listen in. They can even screen out white noise from the environment to allow greater monitoring.
Any suggestions for who I should get first?
Yes. Caller 8, the FEV reject, the super mutant. He's docile, predictable, and provided he's not starving, should be easy to command. I lost contact with him some time ago. Probably after he dragged you here from the trap. Find him. He'll follow you. Caller unknown.
The Forced Evolutionary Virus. What's FEV?
A long story. FEV, a virus, is an even longer story. It gave birth to the docile one. Turned them into a super mutant long ago.
That's all I needed to know.
Good. If necessary, I will guide you through the villa's broadcast systems. If you get lost, return here, and I'll direct you. I've downloaded instructions on an audio log to your Pip-Boy in case you can't read. If you forget why you're here, let my voice remind you.
Find caller 12. Christine! We all know that name. Oh, and we are... That's why she said farewell. We're not even allowed our stealth suit. Now, because we are not playing in hardcore anymore, we do not get the life decay, which is something I had the last time I played this area. And let me tell you, it adds to the stress somewhat significantly. Oh, these all require Sierra Madre chips. Okay. Oh, that's right. You can return cigarettes for chips. Okay, and we only have 21 fucking shots. Oh, that's adorable. Quests. Caller 8 Dog, Caller 14 Dean Domino, Caller 12 Christine. So, Jesus Christ on a pogo stick. Why does it lead us in like 30 directions and then over here? Do we have no weapons at all? We saw the big mountain transpond later. Okay. Whoa. Oh wow, we don't have anything on us. Father Mucker. Oh. Uses a unique fusion cell. Treasure's mine, assholes. Find me and we can talk. Hopefully we can find more of these bulk MF cells. Or some butts. Oh, I can sleep here. That's good to know. Gun cabinet. A police pistol. 357 mag with no ammo. Well, it's a start. Stim pack, I'll take it. Hey, hey. A little bit of treasure by the looks. A knife spear. I have the feeling we're gonna need that knife spear before long. I'll take the SIGs. Take future weapons today, not that it's going to do us much good right at the moment. Oh, you know what? I'll take the knife too. Dean's secret stash. A cosmic knife. Yeah. Oh, there's 15 of them. Okay. Okay, well, we're finding some arms. That's good. Holy shit. That's cool. How much damage does this sucker do? A reasonable amount. More than anything else we have by far. We're pretty limited on ammo on everything.
Watch out for the villa inhabitants. They're difficult to kill unless you chop them apart. If you can, blow them up or disintegrate them.
Knife spear. Got him. See a second one. Why am I acting like I am overburdened? Oh, because I hit. Oh, fuck. Well, well, well. Still got our blood sausage, though. Activate hologram? Okay, I don't really see the point here. Take the tokens, though. Or chips, I guess is what they technically are. That's annoying. Police, Puebla del Sol, Clinic, Town Square Residential, Salida del Sol. Found the police station.
Speakers and radios interfere with the bomb caller frequency and can trigger the detonators prematurely. It is an unfortunate side effect, one I did not anticipate. I was unable to calibrate the callers to block the signals, so you'll have to make do.
Nope, that isn't it.
Noise makes my stomach hurt.
Okay. Vending machine code steady. Bunch of shit for Muggy. Sinclair visit. Sinclair did the rounds again today. Glad he left his ghostly entourage at the casino. Those walking light shows make me wonder why he's even got us on staff when they could blast us in a second. Otherwise, Sinclair runs a tight ship. Good to see it in these days and times. Don't know how smart he is trying to just make a resort to escape everything in the outside world. But rich guys can make it happen, even ones that have been hit hard like Sinclair has. Holding cell. Nothing much to report. Pretty quiet tonight. Even Puesta del Sol. Imagine Morris up in the casino probably has more than enough with the guests coming in tonight, poor bastard. Set up the radio so I can listen in on the gala event when it fires up. I left one out for the prisoners. If Sinclair doesn't want us to be too strict with the guests tonight, I may just toss the key in the holding cage with anyone we pick up and let them unlock the door if they when they sleep it off. Communications. Set up the radio room downstairs to broadcast through the speakers. Don't want to miss tonight's performance. The receiver down there is stronger than the desk radios we have up here. Stash some supplies from the evidence room down there to celebrate once my shift is over. Way I figure it, the rest of the guards will be too busy to check up on me. Okay. Magnum rounds. That's good. And another one of Dean's stashes. Also good. Water here is irradiated. Inventory. Got the weapons and the mines in today, along with the shotguns and the ammo, enough to defend the villa if trouble breaks out. Sinclair's taking the world situation seriously, even all the way out here. Maybe more so because we're out here. Hate to think if someone got their hands on half the stuff we have stored here. Enough military ordnance here to turn the villa into a minefield. Dispenser report. Dispensers are up and running. Unlike most everything else, we've had few problems with them. I heard they've been part of some World's Fair exhibit Sinclair had seen, so he contracted the researchers about the dispensers to see if he could use them here. Turns out dispensers do more than supply convenience items. If there's an emergency or a threat to the threat of communist attack, Codes can unlock ammo and repair kits for the dispensers. Stored backups of the codes in the contraband room just in case. Okay, good to know. Plastic explosives. That could come in handy. Sierra Madre armor. A dead money jumpsuit. Okay. I'm liking where this is going. You know what? Let's put the glasses on for effect. Jar of cloud residue. I want to know what the fuck cloud residue is. Oh, why did I do that?
Turn the noise off.
I'm working on it, dude. Cosmic knife.
Dog in the cage, hiding downstairs.
Stim pack. I can't remember what it is we're looking for. Not where we meant to go.
He's watching, waiting for you to try and let me go.
Okay. These are the radios that fuck with us.
So hungry.
Whoa. Okay. Ah. All radios do it.
Hungry.
Look, dog, I'm sorry. Especially since that's literally your name. First things first, let's get into our weapons. We're going to combine whatever we can. Whoa! Okay. Now you know why this one's so stressful. Oh, I think these are all connected. Okay.
Knew you would come below the cage, down to where I am. Maybe you saw the letters I scratched on the villa walls. A little farther. Follow my voice. That's it. The one in the cage? Dog. I had to lock him up. He keeps disobeying me.
If I remember correctly, it's on the other side of that wall. The thing about super mutants is that they're schizophrenic. Like, and I don't mean that as a jibe. I mean literally, that's their whole premise.
That's me, there on the table. The disc. My voice. Can't take any chances, though. You may be some victim who simply stumbled down here. If so, can't let you let Dog out. No, not yet. If you're who I think you are, you came to fetch Dog. Use him to drag others here. Now I'll use you. And that Pip-Boy you're wearing. You're smart. Clever. The key to Dog's cage is simple. Take my voice to the cage above. Let me speak to the beast inside. Then you and we can talk.
To answer your question, yes, Jay, we are in hell. We are at the Sierra Madre, which, in my opinion, is hell. If I ever get my hands on Father Elijah, I will kill him. No jury in the world would convict me after this. Yes, yes, definitely, Jay. What's this? Vending machine installation. Oversaw the street side vending machine's installation today, all working mostly because the casino crew was running the show. Finally complained to the chief about the machines. They feel like a company store. We only get a few casino chips with the paycheck, so we can barely buy anything. Chief says he's not sure the chips were Sinclair's idea, only if we had any problems with the machines. Let him know immediately. Okay. How do I... Actually, you know what? I wonder if I can do this. No data, miscellaneous, dog command tape.
Dog, back in the cage.
What have we here?
God.
You weren't who I was expecting. I'm disappointed. Still, even if you aren't my intended guest, you take direction. Good. You can't have been an idiot to figure out how to release me from my cage. Or perhaps you are, with that leash on your arm, and the one around your neck. With our collars and manacles, why, we may as well be kin.
So, long story short, Cat, this whole DLC is about testing the stress limits of the player. What happened to your voice?
I'm the voice of reason. I sleep sometimes. Down in the basement, in the cage. Now that I'm awake, Dog goes back in the cage. Dog knows I'm here, but can't do anything about it. I'm his conscience. Keep him tame, keep him from hurting us, doing foolish things. I've been trapped in here for some time. Then you come along and let me out. So, you opened my cage for a reason. Now, I want to know why.
So to push it a little further, Kat, the only other time I've played this DLC, it was in hardcore mode. So in addition to all the extra crashes that gives you, your life slowly drains just by walking around, which adds an additional layer of stress, of course. The enemies here are also notoriously difficult. Now, of course, we're at such a high level, it's going to be much less difficult, but it's still really difficult. Science or medicine? Since super mutants, brain damage is usually the result of prolonged stealth boy usage, or you have multiple personality disorder, some trauma causes. I was looking for someone with a collar like mine. Where's your collar? Let's do this one. You have multiple personality disorder. Some trauma caused this?
Trauma. Yes, in a manner of speaking. Do you see these wounds of his covering his skin? The bear trap on his arm. He placed his own hand in it. The name he carved in his chest. To remind him of who he is, he inflicts pain on himself to silence me, when all I try to do... He cuts, hurts, and tries to murder me out of him. He won't succeed. Just makes me angrier. Dog is the beast. We simply change cages, like the ones here.
Yeah, Jay, you pretty much nailed it right on the head. I have the feeling that when Interplay created this DLC, it was deliberately designed as a stress test. So you're the one who knows how I got to the villa.
Of course I know. Even if I don't see it happen. Down in the cage, I hear echoes of the footfalls, the click of the collars. Every time I see one of you, I know exactly how you got here. You couldn't help yourselves, any more than Dog can help himself. You heard the voice, the promise, and then you walked right into one of the old man's traps. Then Dog comes for you, drags you here.
You brought me to the villa.
Me? You think I want to haul bodies around the wastes like a Brahmin at the whip? No, Dog does it. When the old man says fetch, Dog fetches. You were in a man trap, and Dog made his rounds and dragged you here. When, I don't know. But it must have been recent, before the cage.
Why do you say that?
I don't remember you. That isn't surprising. What is that it was when Dog was out of his cage. Free, hungry. He knows not to eat anything he catches in the traps. After that, however, so he dragged you here. You got spared. Dog must have fed after you arrived. Once he was fed, that allowed me out of the cage and put him inside. Do you remember how long you were out?
I don't remember. Only woke up when my Pip-Boy went active.
Must have already been in the cage. Already had the collar in me. You're lucky Dog didn't devour you. Otherwise, we'd be closer than we are now.
Why do you say I'm the same as the old man?
You're not him any more than I'm Dog. But that collar around your neck, you're an extension of the old man's grasp. Clumsy, perhaps, but a tool, yes. And once
Hey
you
Jay,
get acclimated
spoilers.
to the Sierra Madre, then you'll feel the same overpowering hunger the old man does. And then you'll be him, not just his hand.
This old man, what do you know about him?
Elijah. Human. Weak like all of you are. Feeling age circling him like starved dogs, howling for blood. To me, he reeks of age and failure. And madness. To me, he is simply the old man. To Dog, he is Master. His name, meaningless. Running out of years, hopes and dreams running through his withered hands like sand from the big empty. And scorched by the sun.
Scorched by the sun?
The old man, this Elijah, tried to hold the sun in his hands. Arrogance was cast down for it. Icarus' crime was to fly too high. Elijah wanted to bring the sun down to him. Arrogance.
So that's obviously a reference to Helios 1. What's he doing here?
Heard the call of the Sierra Madre, just like you did. Exactly the same way. Finds out it's more than a story. Comes to this shining, poisonous grail, this jewel of the desert. Dog knows him more than I do. Dog's always nodding, always obeying him, because he's weak and hungry and greedy for Master's affection.
So you're the one who knows how I got I need to get you out of there.
No, I don't think so. Even in here, I have more control than you do. I'm not leaving until the one who controls the colors shows. Not his voice, not his hand, not his lackey. Him. And when he comes to see me, we'll settle things. So go on. Go back to your master. Tell him I'm waiting for him. Dog may follow him. I won't.
If you don't come with me, he'll set off both our collars, yours and mine.
Then I still win. I'd rather die in this cell than have Dog follow him any longer. Follow his orders, his commands, desperate for recognition. The old man, he has the need to hold on to the past, to the Madre. I'd rather be free. Let go of this shell than have it cage me any longer.
I want my freedom too. Do you think I like having this collar on me? Boy, is this a metaphor for like 2020 to 2021?
They all wanted their freedom at first. Then, they realized they could get inside the Sierra Madre. After that, their freedom wasn't important anymore. They couldn't let go, just like the old man. So you say you want your freedom? No. Even if you feel that way, it won't last. You'll forget, get greed blind, and you'll turn.
Sounds, I had other questions.
Of course you do. And so do I.
You wouldn't have locked yourself in there with, I was looking for someone with a collar like mine. Where's yours?
It's close. Closer than I'd like. Dog's been into things. Needs to think before he eats. Chew before he swallows. He's eager that way. Now the collar's a part of me. Inside. I can feel its electronic heartbeat. Clicking and burning down below. Like before. It was cold and heavy before going in the cage. Now you're here, and it's pulling and kicking again. Tugging like a leash. Interesting.
If that collar inside you is active, I didn't switch it on. How the hell did you or whoever eat one of these collars?
They detach. When segmented, they look like nothing more than metallic rad scorpions. And if they're attached to neck flesh, warm, red. Dog doesn't care what's on the body he's crushing in his hands. He'll mangle it, twist it, make it fit until he's full. Dog can't help himself. Hungry, greedy. And now the collar's inside, alive again. And we're trapped here until it goes cold.
If that collar inside you's active, I didn't switch it on.
Really? Yet it led you here, to me. And now you're here, and it's burning a hole in my guts. Maybe it's crying for its owner.
Maybe you shouldn't go around shoving old world tech into your stomach.
As if I had a choice. Sometimes instinct takes over, and that's when I go into the cage. It's like curiosity that way. After all, you wouldn't have put that collar on by choice. Perhaps it was your curiosity that caused that hand to close on your neck.
I need to get you out of there.
No. No, I don't think so. Even in here, I have more control than you do. I'm not leaving. And when he comes...
Collars. What if we go after the old man together?
No. I don't trust you. Even if you're not working with him, you'll fall into the same trap he did. You may think you can take your revenge. That'll change. You'll start thinking there's a way to have it all.
Sounds like Dog might be more willing to get out of the cage than you.
Dog? You're not talking to him now, are you? No. Even if you could drag Dog out of his cage, you still couldn't get him out of this cage. I put him here for a reason. If he could have escaped, he would have. So here he stays.
I can't leave until we get through this.
Of course you can't. This cage is locked tight. From you and the old man.
You wouldn't have locked yourself in there without some sort of key to let you out.
The key? Why, it's the old man. The one who brought us here. I hid the key on me so Dog wouldn't know. I just need the old man to show up so he and I can talk.
Yeah,
If
talk.
Dog was in control when the old man appeared, well, he would just do whatever he commanded, as always. And I can't have that.
If you have the key in there, the old man can order Dog to open the cage.
Dog obeys, yes. Why? Do you have some means of contacting the old man?
I can play his voice, yes. I have an audio log from him on the Pip-Boy.
You don't play it. If you do, I'll find a way to get out of the cage. End you. I'll murder you. Crush your arms and legs until...
Calm down. Follow me willingly. I won't do it.
No, you wouldn't. If you did, you won't escape this place alive. I'd shatter every one of your limbs to splinters and leave you here. You think I'm afraid of your collar exploding, killing us? No. I'll leave you breathing, then keep walking until my collar goes cold. I'll prop your broken body in view of the Sierra Madre so you can see what you came to steal, forever out of reach as you die.
I can't convince you I'm not here for the Sierra Madre or the old man, so I'll prove it.
Prove it? How? Words are worthless.
I have the power to let Dog out of his cage. I'm going to prove it to you by not doing it.
No. No, you're not. Even though dogs more docile, easier to control. You may regret this. This place is where creatures like dog can survive. The people that fill its streets. He is as vicious, more vicious than them. His hunger can help you more than I can. When I am in control, this shell is difficult to fight in.
What do you mean?
The inhabitants of the villa, they are difficult to kill. They need to be chopped apart, hacked on the ground, disintegrated if you can. They are difficult to kill, but not to devour. And Dog is always hungry. If he is with you when they fall, he will fall on them, end them. If I am with you, fighting will be far more difficult.
Even if Dog is more helpful, we can manage.
I am not sure you belong here. No, you don't belong here. Yet, you came this far, and I'm not interested in remaining here any longer. I'll unlock the cage.
All right, let's get out of here.
Very well. Lead on.
God is giving you the In My Footsteps perk. This perk grants you a bonus to stealth as well as the ability to step lightly around place traps. Cool. So, we found God and Dog. And we leveled up. Okay, we maxed out lockpick. Oh, why do I have the distinct impression improved in explosives is going to be useful? We're gonna need sneak really soon, so we're just gonna max out that first. I kind of wish we had worked more on explosives though. Oh, hey. Okay. Oh, we are at Certified Tech. Your knowledge of robotic components allows you to break them down more easily. Broad daylight. This could be really useful here. Lessons learned. You know what, though? We're going to bite the bullet. We're going to do Explorer. Because now we have all the places. Which for here isn't much, but in the near future it's going to be something important. So, okay, what we're going to do now is we're going to take a $5. And then after we're done, we're going to start looking at the other quests here. So we'll be back in a couple of minutes. Okay, we are back. Let's see about figuring this shit out. Oh wait, we should probably choose a new quest, eh? This sends us to Dean Domino. Where's Christine? Christine's actually closer. Bear Trap Fist. Oh wow. Okay, so let's use some of that paste. Oh, we should probably be in the aid category. There's two more of the little bastards.
It's your own fault you're here. Couldn't leave well enough alone.
Yeah. Shut your yap, God. You know, I don't think, other than him, there is no one with that name I could say that to. Oh, right. And down he goes. You know what? Those bear trap fists, right?
All of your weapons will do, and your stems.
How about you just take the weapons I give you?
That pit boy. Maybe I'll tear it off your arm, wear it on my neck.
With all due respect, God, shut up. We're just gonna spear our way through this. Kind of like playing Spear the Beer, only with bad guys. Yay, vending machine. Welcome to the Sierra Madre, where literally everything is fucking expensive. Like, why buy cigarettes when... just return them? There's nothing here I'm really interested in yet, but
Those
I'm sure that'll
machines
come.
feed on Sierra Madre chips. There's codes that unlock other things too.
Good to know.
The villa's comm speakers have aged poorly, like the Madre. Pre-war junk. The speakers emit a signal that'll set off your caller if you stay too long. There are damaged speakers and shielded ones. The damaged ones you can destroy at range. Don't get close. You can't switch them off like a radio.
Run.
Almost got away. Then the idiot's hunger screws it up.
Aww. This is pretty much a goddamn horror setting. No, this isn't pretty much a horror setting. It is a horror setting. Oh. Come back here, God.
Whatever you're planning, hurry.
Got it.
Good.
Okay. Gift shop. Whoa!
Won't get rid of me that easily.
No, no, no.
It's your own fault you're here. Couldn't leave well enough alone.
Do you know how to shut your yap? Well, I don't know how that happened. Gotta make sure you finish the job with these guys.
Picking up an emitter signature. Watch for security holograms. Dangerous. Don't shoot them. Attacking them is useless.
Wish I had a stealth boy instead of this bear trap.
Gas leak. Admitted 3 workers from Puesta del Sol switching station exposed to some unidentified airborne toxin from the ventilation system caused severe lung damage. Wow, can't talk. And tissue damage. Inhalation isn't the problem, it's absorbed through the skin. Researching its effects, the gas, whatever it is, may be building up in vents beneath the town. Ask foreman to look into the source before government inspectors do. Safety suits. Chemical suits arrived today. They're bulky, hard to talk and move in. It was difficult to unlock the clasps once in place. Had to get one of the staff to help me out of it. Told the construction crew to keep the suits ready while working on the switching station and to be careful with them. We only have a limited number. Asked Sinclair to order more in the event of a leak in the villa. And prepared cost estimates for another gas leak to support my case. Didn't need to. He agreed to the request immediately, then asked if he could see the workers and make sure they were all right. Interesting.
Believe the idiot swallowed. It looks like someone was experimenting, although they were doing so after the collars went off.
So we got an assassin suit. Sneak plus 10. Could be useful. Some light armor. Has the same ability. Weighs a bit more. Looks cool though. We'll go with that. Take the chips. Take the cells. Take the cells, take the chips. I don't know what the cloud residue does. I'll also take the booze. Because why the fuck not? I can open it. Clinic power status. Auto docks powered, security hologram powered, music speakers powered. Disengage main power.
Almost got away. The idiot's hunger screws it up.
So what that'll do is hopefully that gets rid of the security holograms. Nope, it doesn't.
It's your own fault you're here. Couldn't leave well enough alone.
Dog, you're kind of useless there. Actually, I don't think that they affect my... Whoa! He's red. That's not good. That is seriously not good.
Perhaps they ran. If not, we'll see them soon. I'll
He's
end
red.
you.
Oh god. Run! Disable.
Good.
Okay, we're good. We're good. Forgot we can individually disable those, but at least we shouldn't have to worry about the radios. Dispenser codes. Codes for the public dispensers arrived today. Sinclair instructed us in their use in case of an emergency. Should be able to get the stims and other treatments from the machine. Sinclair indicated it could dispense more based on the nature of the medical emergency or subject condition. Among the codes, he kept asking if we could make sure if the code for medics was backed up. He must have said it 3 times. I don't think he realized it. Must be stress. Made it back up the code on this terminal just in case. Awesome. Hey Bob, how's it going? We're playing in the horrifying setting of the Sierra Madre. Other than that, everything's awesome. Oh, actually, you know what? Take the butts. Terminal appointment calendar. Sinclair and Miss Keys transmitted to Sierra Madre. Proposed moving 1 auto dock to casino and scheduling visits. Oh. Let's try Jessica. 2 of 7. Ensuing. 3 of 7. Nope. Someone's getting rather insistent. Stop your tapping. Dud. Where's the allowance? Oh, this one does not have an allowance. Damn it. Yup, pretty much. Although I didn't know that you have to kill Elijah, so please watch the spoilers. This section's actually pretty well blind. I suspected you have to kill Elijah. I'll be very satisfied when I do so. But for this one and for the one where you have to, I know the premise behind it, you have to seek out the other courier. Oh, god damn it. They're both blind. Essentially, this one's essentially blind. One, because I've only tried it one other time. Closest. Amongst. Yikes. Whoops. Good morning, Sunday morning. Aw. To be honest, I probably would have shat myself if that was the actual one. Oh my god! Oh, there's my allowance. I'll be honest, this is kind of preparing me for my playthrough of Simulacrum when I do so. There we go. That's right. If you kill someone, we will kill you back. That's our policy. Domino stopped by to ask about the test results in Vera's voice. He seemed concerned she would lose her voice for the gala event. I told him if Ms. Keys was concerned, she should see me, and I would only disclose any medical information to her. I told him the autodocs were more than capable of healing Ms. Keys' voice if she developed any throat infection, and we could even operate if need be if she tore her larynx. He seemed satisfied by the news, apologized amazingly enough, and left a bottle of wine as a token of his appreciation. I told him I felt it was inappropriate. He insisted. I dumped it in the trash. Ouch. Interesting. Interesting. Take the chips, leave the rest. Oh, are you shitting me? Ugh. could have just changed what it was doing. God damn it.
Air tastes like copper or old world gold.
Makes you wonder how he knows what old world gold tastes like. Interesting. No.
That pimp boy.
Oh, cool.
Tear it off your arm. Where it was.
Exhaustion. This key's insomnia seems to have gotten worse, so we ended up ordering the new auto dock upgrades. Must have cost Sinclair a fortune. The new programs for the auto docks ameliorate the effects of exhaustion. I've already spoken to the staff about the side effects and dangers of prolonged use, wanting to make sure they weren't using it to pull double shifts. Sinclair asked if these codes could be downloaded into the public dispensers. The codes aren't compatible. Unfortunately, he said he'd look into it. Guess the contacts at Big Mountain will be getting a call soon. So it looks like the assholes, I mean doctors at the Big Empty were actually in on this. They seem to have their metaphorical thumbs into everything. Whoa, that's weird. And there she is. The woman before you looks disoriented, pained. She blinks a few times and winces. Oh shit. Are you alright? She looks at you, blinks again, then opens her mouth, but nothing comes out. She touches her throat, then traces the scar beneath her chin, and her eyes widen in alarm. Someone cut your vocal cords. She looks shaken. She glances at the auto dock. She recoils and her mouth opens, but again nothing comes out. She looks back at you and her hands clench into fists. Her eyes narrow and she takes a step back, studying you. This isn't what it looks like. The woman opens her mouth again, winces, then frowns and drags her finger across her throat in a slow motion. She looks frowning. She touches her throat again gently, then her hand brushes her collar, then her frown deepens. Her eyes narrow as she traces the edge of the collar until she finds the lock. She begins to press it with her fingers. It's a bomb collar. Mess with it, it'll go off. She looks surprised and notices your collar and raises an eyebrow. Let's just say we're in this together. She frowns, narrows her eyes, and slowly shakes her head. If your collar goes off, mine goes off. It's better if we guard each other. She shakes her head again and draws a line in the air between the two of you. Look, together we can get out of this. She shakes her head once and crosses her arms. Look, I'm not trying to order you, but your life is tied to mine. What exactly is wrong? You don't want out of here? She frowns, glances at the car, looks back at you. She makes a circle with her hands, puts her hand over her eyes. She nods at you and then lowers her hand from her eyes, shakes her head. She draws a slow line between you. You're looking for something else. Fine, I can help. She studies you again, then her expression softens slightly. She shakes her head slowly, then gives you a silent sigh. She nods at you, then raises an eyebrow and nods at the door. Alright, come with me. Christine glances at your follower, shakes her head, then points at her, and nods in the direction of the fountain. Okay. Christine stops, glances at the speaker, and then glances at your caller, frowning. It's a decayed speaker. If we stay too long near one, it'll go off. She taps the collar, then opens and closes her hands really fast. Taps her collar, then opens and closes her hands really fast. Points at their Pip-Boy, her collar, then your collar. After a second, then she opens and closes her hands slower. You can interfere with the speaker's detonation frequency somehow. She's about to nod and stops, points at herself and shakes head. She points at your collar, then hers, and nods at your Pip-Boy. She makes a triangle motion and the same slow pulse before their fingers. Does that work with any other collar? No. She opens her mouth, then makes a motion of tuning a dial, then points at herself. It's just your frequency. Nods once again, points at you, then the Pip-Boy. But only between us. Okay.
Air tastes like copper or old world gold. Swallowed his collar.
Oh, who's in charge there? Him? Whoa, that was quick. Whoa! Okay, so I hate to say this, but we gotta take a break. I gotta get to bed. So when we come back, we are going to search out the third collar, which I know is Dean, which is located way over here. I don't know what's with the really whacked out direction to get there. But frankly, I'm not gonna worry about it much. So in the meantime, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Please like, share, and subscribe down below. We are on the road to 13 million subscribers, one subscription at a time, so make sure you subscribe. As always, I appreciate all the support. We will see you on Friday, and a huge thanks to my patrons, Red Kryptonite, Jay Lambertson, and Spectrum3600. If you want to support my work, please go to patreon.com/JulianMcBain. And as always, we'll see you in the next one.